Hello and welcome to Paarl for highlights of the Pool A match between India and Holland. This is the opening match for both the teams. India playing its first game in the competition, Holland playing its first game in the competition, and both teams would be looking to try and get a win here and start off the World Cup 2003 in good fashion. India was the team that won the toss. They had no hesitation in batting first, and the teams for today's game, India deciding once again to open with Sachin Tendulkar. Then they've got Sourav Ganguly, Virender Sehwag will bat at number 3, but a strong batting lineup. Dravid, Yuvraj Singh, Mohammad Kaif, Dinesh Mongia. Then the two spinners for today's game, Harbhajan Singh and Anil Kumble, Javagal Srinath and Zahir Khan. For Holland, this is a good opportunity. This will be good exposure for them. Kloppenburg, Van Bunge, you've got Mole, Zijderen, Tim De Leede. He can be pretty useful with the ball. Schulte, Van Proos, the captain, Lefebvre, very experienced, played county cricket for Somerset and Glamorgan. And Schifferle, Smith's the wicket-keeper, and the off-spinner Adil Raja. So India won the toss. They decided to bat first. Let's join the action early on in the Indian innings with the two Indian openers at the crease.
Sourav Ganguly, the Indian captain, a left-hand batsman, 219 matches and a good average. And Sachin Tendulkar will be his partner today after a while, I must say, and a great batsman's record.
First boundary, is it? Yes, it is, and it belongs to Tendulkar. And 4 more. So some very tight bowling that put a little bit of pressure on these two batsmen. They're too experienced to have felt it, really. And suddenly, bang, bang. Good shot. 4 more. Very, very strong there. He's a man small in stature, and by and large, all men of that sort of build are wonderful cutters of a cricket ball.
That's taken. Outside edge, the finger goes up. The Holland captain is delighted. He's drawn first blood.
Well, I think this is very good reward for the Dutch captain. He's been very accurate this morning. Here we see him pitching it on off stump, just leaving the captain just a little bit. Ganguly searching for it, trying to run it down to that vacant first slip position, and wicketkeeper Smith's taking a really good catch to give Holland the first wicket in this 2003 World Cup.
30 for 1. No need to run for it. Just a slight adjustment with the bottom hand, and Tendulkar's got the placement right. It's all right for Tendulkar. He puts that away. Juicy full toss. And this is a quick outfield. Second boundary of the over. That's taken. Brilliant catch. Zijderen, the catcher. That ball was hit really hard by Virender Sehwag, and it was dying on the fielder at cover. But Zijderen here has come up with an absolute beauty.
Well, I think so far this is going to be one of the best catches we've seen taken in the World Cup so far. It was travelling at real pace, it was dipping, it was heading into the ground, and Zijderen managed to get his hands underneath it and came up with a fantastic catch. Great catch, even in slow motion, it seemed to be travelling very quickly, Ravi.
Yes, that's magnificent. Dangerous player departs. India have lost their second wicket, 56 for 2.
It's not the greatest strike rate by Tendulkar standards, but all the top batsmen from India will take their time to get some form. And that's 50 for Tendulkar. And he's been there before in one-day cricket on many occasions.
Well, what a dismissal. What an extraordinary dismissal. India's master batsman is out certainly when it went up in the air. I don't know whether it had gone back to the bowler, over the keeper's head. In fact, it just went straight up in the air. What a strange dismissal.
Here we see slow ball, a bit of off spin imparted on it. Sachin going for the cut, bit of bounce, came back at him, hit Sachin's glove and went straight up. And how happy are these Dutchmen?
Well, Tendulkar gone for 52. India now 81 for 3. Oh, bowled him out. Look out, India. You might just have a problem here. Now, did that keep low?
Bit of an off cutter, went in between bat and pad, kept a little bit low, and now we have India 91 for 4.
So Rahul Dravid, the backbone of the Indian side, so often out for 17, 91 for 4. Mohammad Kaif, the new man at the crease, a very exciting player.
At last the ball gets through. That's the first boundary for India since the 14th over. Roland Lefebvre has set the example in the field all day. He's taken a magnificent catch this time. And India in real trouble now, 114 for 5 in the 32nd over.
Well, again, excellent fielding. They've hardly put a catch down, and this is the second wicket to fall to a full toss. Mohammad Kaif, when he chipped down the track, would have said I could have hit this anywhere. And in the end, manages to find the Holland captain. He accepts the catch gleefully. Have a look at Adil Raja here. They know that they've done a good job here, Holland. India have lost half their side, 114 runs on the board.
For Dinesh Mongia's point of view, gets a boundary that will help his confidence, and it also brings up the 150 for India. 151 for 5. Nicely played. Huge gap between long on and long off. That's where he's looking to go, but goes straight to hand. Adil Raja has picked up another wicket, and this is another brilliant catch from a Dutch fielder.
And this has been good captaincy from Roland Lefebvre. He invited Yuvraj Singh to go for that straight drive. Yuvraj Singh obliged and only succeeded in sending a return catch to Adil Raja. Looking at this once again, Yuvraj Singh opting to go down again, looking to hit straight, didn't get any height on it, and what a fantastic catch by Adil Raja. Didn't know where it was for a second, but eventually found it, and Yuvraj Singh unfortunately has a long walk back.
Brilliant catch with a bit of luck. Yuvraj Singh gone for 37, the score 169 for 6.
Down the wicket, that's gone for 6. He's hit that very hard, up onto the bank. This is just what India need.
Well, there you go. Something for the crowd to cheer.
There's a big gap behind square on the onside. We might see the sweep shot. That's what he's tried to do, but he's missed it and he's bowled him. It's exactly where he tried to hit it. Delira gets his 3rd wicket, and India lose their 7th.
But this is where Holland have been so good. They've gauged the pace of the wicket, and they've realized it's important to bowl straight. Let the batsman take the risk. Here Harbhajan Singh was looking to improvise. In the end, managed to only hit thin air. The ball sneaks through his defence. Another wicket goes down, and India 186 for 7.
Driven hard back at the bowler. That's tickled his fingers. And again, great commitment. Sholter, the man at long off. And that might be out. That might well be out. Given out. No referral. There you go. What can happen if you commit yourself?
Once again, outstanding fielding in the deep. And don't forget, all the fielders standing in the outfield have got good, strong arms, and that makes a difference. We're coming towards the end of the Indian innings. The Holland fielders, they've been out there for about three and a half hours. But once again, an excellent effort in the outfield. This was well struck by Kumble. For all and sundry, it looked as if the ball would reach the boundary until that happened. But look at the effort there. Gets up quickly, it's a good throw. Bang on top of the stumps. And Kumble miles out of his ground. And once again, excellent work by Holland. India lose their 8th wicket, 203 runs on the board. Another run out here. It's going to be close because there was hesitation. Mongia wanted the single. He was sent back by Zahir Khan. This is going to be touch and go. I just get a feeling it might be in the air, just as the bails are taken off, so you could have a decision going in favor of the fielding side. Now watch here. Now the bails from this angle come off. The bat is in the air. I think that is out. That gives you a clear angle. That gives you a much clearer idea. And it's a correct decision. So once again, good work in the field by the Dutchman. And a good innings from Dinesh Mongia comes to an end. India 204 for 9.
The next ball, that's straight, that's out, and the innings has come to an end. And that's one thing Ravi Shastri Holland have done. They've bowled straight.
They bowl straight, and what a finish. They bowl India out inside the 50 overs, and this is a proper test match side with a strong batting lineup. And that's why you've got to give full marks to the Holland team. De Leda has picked up his 4th wicket. And this is a good end for Holland. It looked as if at one stage India might get 210, 215. But De Leda has had other ideas. Supported by good fielding, the Indian innings comes to an end in that fashion. Zahir Khan looking to play across the line. A pretty straightforward decision there from Peter Willey. But a disappointing effort here by the Indians to be bowled out for 204. So India bowled out for 204 inside their 50 overs. Tendulkar, the top scorer there with 52, but on the whole a disappointing batting performance. They lost wickets at regular intervals, and it was only Yuvraj Singh and Dinesh Mongia in the end who got a partnership going and helped India pass the 200-run mark. For Holland, very respectable bowling figures. Lefebvre, the captain, did an excellent job. 9 overs, 1 for 27. The star, though, was Tim de Leda. First time a Holland bowler has taken 4 wickets in a one-day international. He took 4. Kloppenburg will open the batting. And Dan van Bunga is the other batsman. So just 2 matches for Kloppenburg. He did well with the ball today, did well in the field too. Dan van Bunge, the other opening batsman.
They know they've got a chance in this match.
That's edged and taken. Virender Sehwag making no mistake. Srinath striking in his first over. And he gets his 300th wicket.
Well, that's the worst possible start for Holland, but celebrations for India and Javagal Srinath in particular. 300 wickets, what a milestone for him. Kloppenburg had been very tentative around that off stump. Srinath probing that line, and a very good catch taken at second slip by Virender Sehwag. Kloppenburg goes for a duck, it's 0 for 1.
So Henk Mol comes out to the middle. Holland have just lost their first wicket, that of Kloppenburg. Srinath getting a wicket in his very first over.
That doesn't carry to second slip, but it will run away for 4. Zahir couldn't get across to cut it off. 4 and over off the first 5.
Out. Dravid's got this one. He wasn't going to leave it to slip this time. Falls to his left and takes a nice catch.
Great work behind the stump, but let's not forget the delivery. It's a great delivery. Just angling away from the left-hander. Hits the seam. Bit of extra bounce. And Paarl, who's been struggling with his footwork, this ball is just too good for him. Nice height and good reaction on this occasion by Dravid. That's a very good catch. He's not showing it, but I'm sure there's huge relief behind that. 29 for 2, Holland.
Out, caught slip.
This is good cricket to watch. Zahir Khan, one of the few Indian bowlers who can bowl with pace even when the ball is full in length. Getting the batsman to drive. There was a bit of speed behind it. The edge flew, and just watch Virendra Sehwag taking this catch. Easily done. It's flown to him quite quickly, but he was always going to catch it. His second catch of the innings. Good cricket by India. Holland 31 for 3.
Well bowled. The top spinner has done the job. Harbhajan Singh striking in his first over. The leader didn't pick it at all.
Very good bowling this by Harbhajan. First few balls angled into the body, turning in and getting this one to pitch on and straighten. And we must say a very good catch by Rahul Dravid. Pitching, not turning that much. Rahul Dravid taking what some keepers might consider a simple catch, but I think at this level, for Rahul, any catch like that is a decent catch.
Well, the finger has gone up. Holland in dire straits at the moment. They've lost half their side. And Kumble getting into the act.
Very good ball from Kumble. Actually got it to skid through, hit wicket, between wicket and wicket, and I think it would have been an easy decision for umpire Peter Willey. Brought him into the shot, angled across him, and a simple dismissal there for Rahul Dravid. No great deviation from the bat. And Luke Van Troos goes caught behind for 1.
So Kumble continuing. Now that's close. The finger goes up again. There was never any doubt of that, because when the ball struck the pads, it was in line of the stumps, and one mustn't forget, Kumble is not a big spinner of the ball. This one just skidded through.
And this is a chance that you take when you use your pad as a first line of defence to a spinner like Anil Kumble. He keeps drawing you outside off stump and then gets one to pitch in line with the stumps, going straight on, hitting the batsman between wicket and wicket, and there was never any doubt in Peter Willey's mind. Holland struggling at the minute at 44 for 6.
That's gone as well. Wonderful bowling, but as Bob Willis has indicated, yet another Hollander unable to spot that top spinner.
Well, it's dead straight and the batsman missed it. It's as simple as that. Kumble doesn't turn the ball an enormous amount, but he must have got hundreds of one-day wickets in this fashion. Limited players pushing forward, bat trapped in the pad. The Dutch skipper goes for 3, and now his side are 54 for 7.
Full toss, 4. So 8 in this over to Holland.
66 for 7.
Oh, he smashed that. Great shot.
But that might just happen after this over. Quicker delivery, it's gone up in the air. There's a fielder getting under that one. It's a high one, but Dinesh Mongia is the man who takes the catch, and that's the style. He takes these high catches very close to the chest. Copybook style of taking the high catches. Dinesh Mongia, the fielder, so another wicket gone.
Well, it was a very good catch by Mongia. He didn't have to cover that much ground, but his position was very good. He was very calm under the ball, and it's another wicket for Anil Kumble. Tripoli attempting the same shot, but this time hitting up, getting a top edge, and really only succeeding in going high to Mungia just in front of square leg on the boundary. Here we see him very cool, very calm, very collected, and as you said, straight out of the textbook.
So another wicket gone. Tripoli gone for 13. The score 82 for 8.
That'll do it, and he celebrates. He's worked very hard. It's been warm work out there under the helmet. Warm applause from his fellow players, and there are a lot of Dutch fans here in the ground who've enjoyed the innings as well.
Yes, it's been a fighting innings. He struggled early on when Srinath was bowling really well, but he's not given it away. Well, that's well bowled. He's foxed him with a slower delivery. So this is good practice for Srinath. And Van Bunga, who played so well, finally dismissed, and Holland have lost their 9th wicket.
Excellent bowling from Srinath. Finally outdone Van Bunga with a slower Yorker. Done him in the flight, really, and Van Bunga trying to give himself room to go over cover. Didn't make contact and lost his middle leg stump.
136 for 9. Srinath continuing. Good shot delivery. That's the end of the match. You could see it coming. He'd had enough. And a good aggressive reply here from Srinath. He finished the match 136 all out, Holland. I think very, very happy. This last ball, bang on target. Too good for Smiths. Wanted to get out of the way, it was too late. And a simple catch, spooned up in the air for Sehwag. The line was good, the length was good too. India was the team that won the toss early in the day and decided to bat. And after 48.1 overs, they were bowled out for 204, and in reply, Holland 136 all out. Van Bunga making 62 of 116 balls, but after that it was only Tripoli and Smiths who got into double figures.
If we look at the bowling card here, starting at the very top of the list, good opening spell from Srinath, and Zahir Khan. Srinath finishing with 4 for 30, Zahir Khan 1 for 17, and then we had the spin twins, Harbhajan Singh and Anil Kumble, getting 5 wickets between them, both of them bowling very economically. And at the end, the Ganguly, Tendulkar and Sehwag all contributing. And there we have it, the final result. India beating Holland by 68 runs here at Boland Park. Very good start to the tournament for this Indian team.